The next song on the journey list may be a track. The way it's written here looks like a track that NF is featured on. It isn't necessarily his track, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, I could be corrected. The song is called Epiphany. It says Futuristic featuring NF. So I don't know if I see this on his official YouTube page, but I see something here. I don't know if this is one of these fan-made videos or what, but we'll see. Or is this the official one? Guess we won't know until we give it a shot. Let's do it.
I had an epiphany, I was repeating history. I was doing everything I hated, a weight on my shoulders, I let it all get to me. I had an epiphany, I just smiled at my enemies. I was listening to everybody who was talking but never did shit for me. Yeah, I had an epiphany, I was looking at everybody else that's up in the industry, they ain't as sick as me. I had an epiphany, I was seeing somebody that never had no good intentions for me, now she missing me, yeah. Yeah, moral of the story is nobody did it for me, had to make a change. I was living in the city with no scene, I had a dream, I had to make a lane. Always knew that I couldn't live off a minimum wage, dripping the pay stuff. I had a minimal taste for all the fame stuff, but I got into the game without a cent to my name, and now I'm balling like I'm in the NBA, bruh. And I know I got a lot, but I'm not content. If they ask me to stop, I will not consent. Never let nobody block, it's my shot to miss. You can meet me at the top if you hop the fence, and you climb the stairs, and you fight the beast, and you lose your way, then you find your peace, and you do it sober, then you find a drink, then you spiral down, and it all repeats. And I always had a vision, I could get it, so I did it by my lonely. I don't owe nobody nothing, never let nobody own me. Got some money from the music, and I spend it on the homies, but don't put nothing before me. Gave a whip to Lil Brody, and I'm only getting started. And I'm meeting with the people that I...
Another great run there by another rapper outside of NF, in an NF, excuse me, I'm about to say on the NF track, on the track that NF's on. We haven't heard NF yet. And I talked about on an earlier track when there was a rapper on with him. I said, how do you not get overshadowed? To me, NF is so talented and lyrically rich that's difficult, I would think, to be on a track and be a rapper. It's different when you're singing, because singing is a different contrast to rap. So it's a kind of a compliment. Rapping, on the other hand, when you've got two rappers on a track, sometimes they don't complement each other well. Sometimes the synergy isn't good. So we're going to see if this is perfect synergy. Is it good synergy? Is it synergy at all? But Futuristic, I think this is pretty good double time there.
I start with, in my batteries I had to recharge them. I made an album but that shit was garbage. Yo, I was trapped in a gimmick, I finally get it. I'm here to make music that matters. If I die it'll all be alright, cause the message I gave you will live for me after. In my chapter will highlight a lifetime of energy gave through a bright mind. How you never had to stand on the sideline, how you the guide to your own guidelines. That's an epiphany. I had an epiphany, yeah. That's an epiphany. I had an epiphany, yeah.
I had an epiphany that I could make history, that I could prove everyone wrong that told me I wasn't cut out for this music thing.
A lot of times, for me personally, as a rap voice is kind of everything. Sometimes I just think NF almost kind of has the right. He's got a very good rap voice. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I had an epiphany. What if I took my energy and use it on positive things in my life instead of the people that lie to me, huh? Yeah, I had an epiphany that I could put all of my hurt into music and use it for people that might feel the same as me. Yeah, I had an epiphany. What if everyone knew my depression was worse than they thought? They probably gonna look at me differently. Yo, this song got me going back when I was a stupid kid, thinking maybe I can make it in the music biz, and then I figured out the politics and realized that half of y'all don't even know what music is. Ain't going nowhere, I told them to get used to me. Feels like I'm living in a movie scene, a bunch of people trying to tell me how to act and breathe. One thing I never let nobody ever do is tell me who to be. I never got into the party scene, maybe I was just scared to drink, cause addiction, it runs in my family, that's someone I was scared to be. Y'all looking pitiful compared to me, since I can barely read. All I wanted was somebody I could trust that I knew would keep it real with me. Rap's always been a mirror for me, that's when I figured out that maybe I'm the one that's gotta make it on my own. Yeah, it's clear to see. A lot of people thinking what I'm doing is a gimmick. Everything you hear me writing, I've been living. I ain't quitting, sending money to my family, trying to show them that I miss them, and I cherish every moment when I'm home, when I'm with them. And it's just the way that I feel. In the industry of fakes, trying to stay real. In the industry of lames, trying to get deals. Lord knows I'ma get it, that Smeek Mill. Yeah, I lay in my bed at night thinking there's gotta be more to me. I'm trying to pay off the mortgage and live the life of the people I love in the midst of it. I've always thought that if I learn from mistakes that I make, even losses are victories. That's when it starts hitting me. If you set your mind to it, you can do anything. That's an epiphany. That's an epiphany, yeah. I had an epiphany. I had an epiphany, yeah.
Obviously, another great track. As I always said, there's nothing there that to break down in that department. But this is the first track that nothing exactly stood out that will particularly that I wanted to like break down or something. Good track, lyrically good. Track is good. I guess that's about all I can say about this one. This one's just good. But usually there's that one thing that happens or one lyric or something that kind of hits me. It didn't on this track. So a good song, and we'll see. We're hitting the next album on the next video. The next NF video, I should say. And sometimes I kind of alternate between NF journey videos and other videos. So until next time, I'm John Hicks on the Plus, and I am out.
That's an epiphany, yeah. I had an epiphany. I had an epiphany.